what made you want to commit to the 5 years and really sign your future up to Salford?
Yeah, I think we've got something good going on here. Obviously, when I was playing, that helped in that sort of factor. But I feel like the coaches give me that confidence in how I've come on my journey as an assistant to be where I am. I feel like I'm still growing. I'm still learning, obviously off the boys and off the coaches. So I feel like there'll be no better teachers that would understand me as much as the two I've got up above me.
Paul mentioned when he spoke about it, he said that you do some special things as a coach that he wouldn't be able to do, and that it's very much like a partnership and a team between the three of you as coaches. Is that part of it? The way you are and the sort of what you're getting out of the playing group, is that part of what makes you want to continue and stick around?
Yeah, I think every week there's boxes to tick, and as a three, we make sure we cover those boxes. Some might cover 6 on their own, and the other 4 between the other 2. So it works real well, and I feel like we've got a good team, coaching wise, and obviously the playing group. They make our job easier. They're a bunch of good lads, and yeah, like I said, they make our jobs easier.
So the players back to winning ways at the weekend. Another really strong home performance. I know when we spoke last week, I know Paul had mentioned it was that you were looking for energy, and Paul said he felt that he got that at the weekend. What was the difference that brought that bit of energy that maybe was missing the weeks previously?
I don't think it was. I don't think it was technically missing. I just think we just needed to show more of it. There's patches where we look good and patches where we didn't look good. So it was consistently with the energy along the full 80 minutes rather than 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 here, off, whatever. I think we just needed energy across the board and for a longer period of time. And I think we started that at the start of our training session in the week. We started off real well, physical, and boys trained hard. Easy way to put it, the boys trained hard. And same again this week.
It was Jaden's debut. What did you make of how he went as part of the team?
Yeah, no surprise. There's a reason why we brought him in, and we've seen the talent that he had, and obviously what he can add value-wise to the team and how we play. And he didn't look out of place at all. He looked like he'd been here for a while. So that's full credit to him and how he prepared himself with the coaches. He worked a lot with Kurt during the weekend. He just took everything on board. He was all ears. So full credit to him. He played well.
Having both Nene and Tim back, how big of a boost is it when you've got 2 superstar centres like that back in the team?
Yeah, they go all right. They've been pretty decent, so can't complain. Obviously, having them both come back and playing at the same time, it's only worrying for the people who stand in front of them.
And then just looking at Leeds, obviously Brad Arthur's come in there in the last couple of weeks, and obviously made a few quick changes, and they've had a result. So, what do you make of how they're doing and the impact that Brad's had since he's come in?
I can't say too much. That's their camp. Obviously, Brad might have come in with a bit or changed a bit here and there, but we'll see what they bring this week. Obviously, he's got to test some things that work and don't work, and players that he might like and might not like. So that's I think they've been different, a lot different to what we've seen, which is good for them. So we're expecting a good battle.
Excellent. Thanks, Krisnan. All the best for the weekend.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right, Krisnan, you okay?
Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. Congratulations on the 5-year deal. How does it feel to get your future sorted and to stay in the game?
Yeah, good. It's always good to get a long term, to know where we are stability wise for myself and my family, and for the club as well. So I can't complain.
Yeah, 5 years will allow you to develop. Do you see yourself as a head coach in the future?
Maybe at some point. I'm not putting my hand up to take that role just yet. Like I said, I've still got a lot to learn, and I'm still in my rookie years, and lucky enough for me, I've got two of the best that are helping me on that journey and putting me in the right direction in certain aspects of the coaching part. So it's good.
Did the thought of talking to me for the next 5 years swing it for you?
Yeah, definitely. I like doing this every week, so I don't mind it.
Yeah. Victory against Castleford was important to keep momentum going for our charge for a playoff space.
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to have a win. I think the way that we won was tough. We needed a tough win. We needed something different on our end and how we've been playing, obviously, previous 2 weeks. So they gave it to us, and we rose to the occasion, and we did well. So it was good.
Yeah, coming back twice in the game showed good character. That will be important going towards the playoffs.
Yeah, of course. To finish games is a big thing, and obviously coming to this end of the season, it's obviously the start's important, but when you're down and you finish well, it's good signs to a resilient team, and that's something that we want to make sure we do week in, week out. Whether we're ahead or behind, we always want to finish the game strong.
Yeah, transfer window shuts on Friday. Do you think we're in the market for anybody, or is it going to be a quiet one, do you think?
Not too sure. I don't know. Actually, like really, I don't know. So unless you throw up some names, maybe I'll say yes or no.
No, I'm always the last one to know, Krisnan. We play 5 games this month and are charged for a playoff spot. Do you think, obviously, managing the players' workload would be key in reaching the playoffs going through this month?
Yeah, definitely. Like we say every week, we're not blessed with numbers, but the boys that we have, I feel like they enjoy playing more than resting. So, like I said, we got a good squad that are always prepared, whether we chuck them in or not. They're always up for the occasion, and they're always ready to do what's best for the team. But like you said, the next 5 games is important, not only for us and for the teams that are chasing the top 6, because they're right on everyone's tails. And as you've seen in the tables throughout the season, you can flip the top 6, bottom 6 in 3 games. So we've always got to be on our toes.
Have you started looking at the league table and the fixtures and saying, yeah, they'll beat them and they'll beat them, and we need so many to reach the 6? Or do you just take that out of your mind and not think about it?
No, we worry about us. We worry about our games. Obviously, you see who plays who, but you can never just say, yeah, they're going to win this, they're going to win that, because everyone's good. Everyone's got a good side, and on any given day, any team can win. So that's how close it's been this year, and obviously we've seen recently in the last few weeks, the teams in the top 6 have been pushed to the 80 minutes, and it's always fallen one way or the other.
Yeah, it's an important week. Obviously, Leeds at home. They're chasing us for that playoff spot. Has that been spoke about in training? Obviously, how big of a week it is.
Yeah, we've prepared well. I think been more talk on Bleasy coming home than them. So I think that's how they like it. So it's good.
Where do you reckon the threat is coming from Leeds?
Yeah, like I said, Bleasy, I think he's outdressed Bleasy. So that's the threat.
Yeah.
I think for us, we just play our game and worry about what we've been training hard for throughout the week. And that's enough for us to be happy and how we prepare and how we take the 80 minutes.
Yeah, final one from me. Who's under the most pressure to win this game, us or them?
I can't say. I think you want to win every game, so it's not so much what happens after the game. You just want to win. So obviously that the results on other games determine how our result of our game goes as well. So I think for us, we want to put in a good performance. We're at home. Our members bring it every week, and our fans, everyone. So we always want to perform well for them and do our part and control a 480.
Brilliant. Thanks for talking to us, and good luck.
Yes, thank you.
Mark, have you got anything, or are you just here for recording?
Yeah, can I just ask 2 or 3? Is that all right? Can you hear me, Krisnan?
Yeah, I got you.
Nice one. You talked about Jayden earlier about his debut last week. I just wondered how important is that relationship between him and Mark Sneed going to be in the remainder of this season?
Yeah, well, they're the spine. They're a big part of the spine, and how they gel and how they work together is obviously important for every team. They're the ones you look for the answers in direction and guidance in where you want where you want players to obviously run and end up, and the plays that they call. So they're the coaches on the field. They do their part, and obviously it plays a massive part in how we play.
I think when I asked you about Ian's departure, you mentioned that he hadn't had a proper leaving do. You hadn't really had a chance to say goodbye. Have you had that chance? And if not, will you do that this weekend?
Ask Jimmy. That's his department. He might, I don't know, Jimmy might shout him a pie or Coke after the game. We'll see.
What about that cake?
Yeah, maybe I'll bake him a cake. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy him a pin for a suit. I don't know, something. We'll see.
Another familiar face is going to be Brodie Croft. I just wondered what was he like to work with, and what have you made of him at Leeds this season?
Yeah, Brodie's old news. We're over Brodie. No, but he's been good this season. I felt like he's upped his game. Obviously, going to a new team, and obviously they're expecting him to lead the way in how he runs a team, and obviously man of steel and all that comes with it. I thought he's been. I think he's been great this season, and he plays tough every week. So you don't expect nothing less than a 10 out of 10 from him every week.